Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. We are back in the Ricciville map. Um, this is being recorded before the first episode is being published, so I will not see any comments. Also, if you don't mind, smash that like and subscribe. It is totally free, does not cost you anything. I want to get a sleep trigger down first because I keep spawning in by the waterfall. And we're going to use just the deck chairs, and we're just going to throw them. Try and zoom in here a little bit. I'm just going to throw them over here. So I can spawn in over here. Alright, so we'll spawn in over here. Let's pick up where we left off yesterday. So we have our 3 million liters of grass cooking into silage. Let's knock this field off really quick. And then we'll get these fields taken care of. I'm hoping we get a bit of a cash from this hemp. I swear this harvester is a lot slower than it was. Turn this off a second. I want to check the header. I'm just going to drop it and pick it back up a minute. Alright, let's see if we can not get stuck in a tree and do another headland. Yeah, see, for some reason, when you leave the header on the trailer, it goes a lot slower. So I've noticed if you drop it and put it back on, I don't know if it's a small glitch with the header or harvester, or if it's a Giants thing. Could never figure that out. And of course, I forgot to grab my stopwatch, and it's across the room, so I'm not even going to mess with it. So I'll try and keep an eye on the time. I hope everyone is doing well today. As I'm recording this, it is a Thursday. So tomorrow, I will jump back in on Giants Editor because it is Factory Friday. Got some cool factories planned to build this Friday, to build tomorrow. Hey, for a small field, we're getting a ton of hemp off of here. If this is a decent cash crop, we may just throw hemp back in this field. And then if we need to kill some time, well, we may just do some contracts. But it shouldn't take long to knock this field out. And we're going to buy a little bit of diesel. We're going to get after we get our arable work done, I want to get some diesel. I want to get the ore mine and coal mine up and running. And if we have some time to kill, we're going to take that group of trees out. So we can expand that grassy meadow a bit. So I think we're going to put some of our animal pens on that meadow between these two fields. And then, if all goes well, we'll get the mill up and running today. Yeah, a couple more passes, we'll be good. So yesterday, after I recorded the first episode of this map, I went back to an older game I used to play called Automation Empire. And so we'll get a series going on Automation Empire as well. And then today, after I finish recording this, I haven't decided which game I want to go to yet. I've got two in mind. So I'm either going to go to Factorio, which is also like a factory automation game, or I'm going to go back to my good old standard favorite game of all time, Banished. I know there's a whole bunch of new games out, like Banished knockoff style games, but I still go back to the original. So I may record an episode of Banished today as well. And we're getting a nice hemp harvest off of this field for how small this field is. Let's knock off this last row. This should be a nice payday. Hopefully we'll have enough to buy. We can even get stone processing and the stone mine up and running. Let's turn that off. Let's get spun around. Let's drop our header. Let's get this back to the farm, and then we'll empty it. And I've got a nice spot picked out for the header. And then we'll see what our three fields need in the way of lime and fertilizer. We're going to try and get that clay pit up and running too, because we're going to sell off every bit of that clay for cash at first. So that'll be a nice little source of income as well. We're going to throw our header over here out of the way. Let's drop that off. Let's get our pipe out. Come on. Let's grab our tipper. I'm just going to use this little guy. This is like my favorite setup right here. Alright, so who's got the best, wrong one. Who's got the best price for hemp? Bob's Rail Sales is only up by a couple dollars, but they're both back in that direction. None of Riccie's is buying. That's pretty funny. We'll just head back to Bob's. Alright, let's get this guy put away. Come on, pipe in. Actually, before we put him away, let's look at some contracts. Maybe we can keep him busy. So what do we have in the way of harvesting? Sunflower, clover in 39. Yeah, I'm not doing cotton. Let's look at that clover contract. If I can find it again. Clover in 39. We can take this guy back and set off a worker. He can be earning some cash while we are getting our stuff up and running. So let's grab this guy. Let's take that contract. Let's grab this contract. Clover in 39. Or canola in 44. Canola is going to give us a better price. So canola in 44. Let's take the canola in 44. Yeah, let's accept that. Let's grab our header. Let's head back over to 44. And then we'll sell off the hemp. Let's see what. Let's hope I don't get hit by a car as we do a U-turn in the middle of the road. Let's head over to 44. Come back, I'll sell off the hemp. We'll get our arable work done. And we'll buy some diesel. Get the mines up and running. And we may even have enough cash to buy the stone mine. So, short trip across the bridge. Now, which way do I want to go? Let's sort of cut through. We'll go around this field. I don't think the farmer will mind. We're not driving through his crop or anything. And then eventually, once we get some cash rolling in, we're going to use like fields 48, 50, 51, 49, this area right here for our root crops. So I'll probably set up a root crop operation over here. No train. There we go. Let's head up to 44. We'll set off a worker. Probably gonna have to do a headland. I'll throw a headland across the bottom and then just set a worker off. Alright, let's get this guy unfolded. And yeah, let's just knock out a headland across the bottom. Sure I do. I don't want straw. Okay. I don't want to have the AI helper deal with the straw piles. Alright. Let's get him lined up, or her lined up. Alright, you go do your thing. What are you? You are going to be who? You are going to be a helper H. Let's jump back to the farmhouse. And we'll grab our tipper. Let's head over to Bob's. Now we're going to, hopefully we don't get hit by the train, but we're going to sneak onto the rails. And we're going to dump off this hemp. But we're going to go cross country. This way, if you're new to Ricciville, you can see a little bit more of the map. Our field 5, our coffee is not ready, quite ready yet. Back over to our left is the slaughterhouse. The barge, you can actually load the barge with grains and move it across the map. Train number 1. We're going to sip a coffee while I'm waiting for the train. Alright, let's head back towards Bob's. Bob's is a rail sail, so you're supposed to load the train and then run it back to Bob's and sell it with the train. But we are going to sneak onto the tracks and hope the train doesn't hit us. Yeah, this is a nice placeable area over here we'll be taking advantage of as well. We have a ton of factories to put down. Alright, the train that went by us is train number 1. That's the train that runs across the south end of the map. Train that runs up here is number 2. It's the north train. So I think I'm going to sit here and wait for him to come by. And then we'll jump onto the tracks and try and dump off this hemp. I don't want to be on the tracks and have this train come flying through here. Wish I knew where that. I keep tab to trains off. Oh, there we go. We don't have to wait too long. Alright, now I know we won't get hit by the train. So let's sneak on to here. And let's dump this off. Don't mind me, I'm just coming in here, sneaking in, sneaking out. Alright, yeah, 3, that's a nice payday. Let's back, let's come up here and come on, try and get out this way. Don't mind us, we're just cutting through. Alright, let's get out of here before they yell at us for driving on their tracks. Yeah, that was a nice payday. But I'm going to plant wheat on all of our fields so we can get the refinery up and running. Because I hate paying for diesel. So let's head back to the farm and we'll see what kind of state our fields are in. I normally play with the mini-map on, so let me know in comments if y'all think it's in the way and I can turn the mini-map off. We can go back this way. So animal dealer to our left. The employment agency was right there to our right before we crossed the bridge. And that's where we get pick up our personnel, our workers, to run the factories. We'll see how far our coffee is. I think it's still in the last growth stage. I don't think our coffee is going to be ready till tomorrow game day. Let's throw you back in. Oh, wrong one. Throw you over one. Alright, let's see what our fields look like. Alright, so 16 does not need to be plowed, but it needs lime. 3 and 4, so they all need lime. And then 3 and 4 is going to need to be fertilized. I don't think our coffee's ready yet. It's not. Alright, so let's lime the 3 fields. And then we'll plow 3 and 4. So which one is lime? Are you lime or are you fertilizer? You are lime. Let's throw lime down. Yeah, should be 2 pass. Yeah, we should be good. 2 passes. And we'll be making our own lime as soon as we get stone mine and stone processing up and running. That's probably going to be one of our early focuses, is the stone mine, and then the seed maker and the fertilizer production. So I really want to get my own product being made, so we are self-sufficient. Turn you off. Try not to slam into the bridge. Let's head across the street. Get your back unfolded. And now once our coffee field's done, I'm going to merge these 2 fields together. If I can drive straight. So yeah, we'll probably keep as many contracts going as we can to earn ourselves cash while we're working on other projects. So we'll keep either the plow busy or the harvester busy if we don't need it. And we'll probably do it, since we're going to be making our own, eventually we'll be making our own fertilizer and lime, so we could take a bunch of lime and fertilizer contracts as well. Oh, I missed that last little bit. That's all right. Let's grab our field over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lime these, I'm going to fertilize these, we're going to plow these, and then just reseed them so they're all on the same stage. Let's get this done. By the time we get this field work done, it's going to be time for me to get out of here and end this episode. So that means the next episode we will pick it up with mining and the mill. Yeah, I know. I hate turning the machine on and off. Never said I was a neat farmer. Just a farmer. Alright, let's get this guy folded up. Let's grab our fertilizer spreader. This episode may go a little long, so I want to get the field work finished before we get out of here. This way, next episode, we won't have to worry about it. And then our silage is cooking, so we'll have that cash coming in. Alright, let's park this guy. Stop and drive right through the building. Just broke my spreader. Let's jump on this guy. He's got fertilizer in him. I don't like emptying these and switching back and forth, so I always use 2 of these. Get this guy unfolded. Right, because we're going to plow this fertilizer and lime into the ground. And then our cedar will fertilize. We'll have both layers of fertilizer done. Yeah, I was trying to keep the videos to about 30 to 45 minutes, but since our fields are so large, and it's a 4x map, I have a feeling we're going to be pretty much 45-minute to hour videos. If they're too long, let me know. Let me know in comments if you want the videos closer to 30 minutes, between 30 and 45, or if you don't mind the 45 to an hour length videos. Because then I can do some off-camera work, and I won't have to worry about running over. We can concentrate more on factories and production, is what I want this to be. So I won't use the the crazy headers or anything like that. I'm going to try and keep it semi-realistic. That other little field won't take long. Let's turn this guy off. And we'll check on our knock this field off, take a quick peek and see how our helper H is doing. This should go pretty quick. The plowing may take a little bit longer. Spin this guy around. I'm so tempted to put hemp back in this little field, but I think I'm going to go with all barley. We'll buy a bigger field for hemp, and that's going to be one of our cash crops. Alright, turn you off. Fold you up. While you're folding, let's take a quick peek at helper H. Not bad. They're a little over halfway through that field. Let's go grab our plow. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit longer. Oh, no! I can't believe I just did that. Let's turn on super strength. And let's fix our mess. Can I get a hold of you? Am I going to have to reset you? And if I reset you, I'm going to lose all of my super strength. Hold on. I did turn super strength on, right? Yeah. And I don't have a little hand. We're going to have to reset this guy. I'm going to lose all of my fertilizer. Alright. We're going to have to reset him. Let's turn super strength back off. Let's make sure my store delivery mod is over here. And then I'm just going to cheat in some fertilizer to fix our mess. So make sure my store delivery mod is there. Let's reset this guy. I can usually get a hold of it with super strength, but I'm just not getting the signal to pick him up. So let's just reset him. And he's probably going to be empty when we head back over here. He is. I'm just going to fix my mistake. We're just going to fill him full of fertilizer. Normally don't use that cheat mod, but I spent money filling this guy up the first time. Alright, let's grab our... This is probably overkill, but I love the big bud for field work. Got a plow back here somewhere. Oh, I was going right the first time. Yeah, this plow's probably overkill for our couple of small fields. Let's just make a wide turn so I don't wrap myself around another pole. Let's make sure we have create fields turned off. Go into drone view. And I keep looking over at where my phone normally sits when I'm live streaming for Twitch to look at comments. And I mean look at live chat. But I'm not live streaming. All right, y'all. We are like way over on time, so I'm gonna leave it here. I'll finish up the plowing off camera. When we come in next time, we'll grab the seeder, we'll throw the seed down on these 3 fields, and then we'll get our mining and our mill up and running. So I'll get all the field work done off camera, so I don't bore you to death. And we will get some stuff done next episode. While we're sitting here, let me fire this worker. Let's see how far this worker is. Yeah, let's just unhire you. Sorry, go home for the day. And then we'll finish this up next episode. If you're still with me this far into the video, smash that like and subscribe. Does not cost you anything, and it will help the field grow. It help my channel grow. Everybody have an awesome day.